They know my name. I feel no shame. They like to blame because they are lame and full of games. They know my name, and the divine will tame. Oh, how they talk about me, and oh, how they gawk at me, and oh, how they tell me that I am wrong. Let me say it again. And oh, how they talk about me. And oh, how they gawk at me. And oh, how they tell me that I am wrong. What's up, everybody? This is Kiki coming to you today with love, peace, and happiness and sending it your way. So today I was listening to a little podcast, and it was just pretty much talking about recognizing whether you're carrying envy and jealousy, which is one of the sins that that's talked about in the Bible, in the 10 Commandments. And so, although I have my own idea and a new way of or perspective of looking at the Bible and how it's supposed to be studied and understood, there are some things that I feel that should be implemented in our lives each day, just to make karma come in, want more positive karma, which is another word for dharma, than the negative, the curses and stuff like that. And so just a little bit about myself. I know so far, if you've been following me and watching my videos, you may feel like, I'm very insensitive and maybe outspoken and harsh. But see, when you go throughout your whole entire life, just taking different attacks from people's attitude, people's comments, people's behavior, it's almost like when you go through a spiritual awakening, you have this shield up, and this is like a don't give a fuck shield. And then that's when your divine, or whoever you give reverence to, comes in and say, good, I'm glad you recognize I put you here. You got a purpose. I love you. I'm going to make sure that you shine no matter which route you go in life. And so this is kind of like how I used to see life. It's like I was the type of person that will always give and be generous. And I did talk about it in my previous videos, but I was the type of person that didn't really see a reason to be jealous. Not that I felt like I was, better than anyone or top notch and high and mighty or bougie or whatever. But it was like, for an example, if I see somebody or a female that's beautiful, that have her hair done, that got money to be able to go shop and buy name brand stuff, in my mind, I say, you know what? I aspire to be like her. That is an example of what I want to work towards. That is the kind of woman I want to mold myself into. I want to be confident. I want to be strong. I want to be healthy. I want to be very responsible with my finances. These are all the things that I try to work towards, because me hating on somebody else that already got it together ain't gonna get me anywhere. It's not. It's a waste of time. So when like, for an example, when I was married, living with my husband, when he went out and got him a brand new Ram truck, I was so proud of him. I was excited for him. I was talking about trying to match his truck. So, hey, how about both of us get a matching, his and hers vehicle? Not, oh, I'm hating on his truck because it's red, or I know he finna go out there and try to show out. And it was like, yeah, my nigga got him a ride, and I'm gonna uplift him, and I'm gonna make sure that, he's good. And that's kind of what my mindset is like. Like, I never was the type of person that felt like, oh, he think he better than me, I'm about to go and I'm gonna outdo him. Like, I never ever was the type that needed to be put in a competition. And half of the time I was put in a competition that I didn't even know I was in. So, with that being said, sometimes you have to realize your place on this planet, and it's not always meant for you to be in somebody else's shoes. It's not always meant for you to have what other people have. It doesn't always meant for you to be entitled. Yes, I was once upon a time where I used to see couples and they seemed so beautifully happy together, especially out in public places. And I used to long for that feeling. Although I was in a marriage, a 20 long year marriage, I still felt like I was missing something in my marriage. And I used to always look for, a way to build closeness and a better, respect and understanding in my marriage. But it's like, it's not consistent, and you can't do it. I knew I couldn't do it by myself. And so a lot of times I would go ex couples, instead of me sitting over here hating and complaining and talking about, oh, they think they all that. I would be like, hey, what's the secret? How do y'all, seem so happy and at peace? How do y'all keep the jealousy down? How do y'all make sure that, each other feels confident and secure in your relationship, so y'all don't have to worry about women coming in disrespecting your relationship and trying to flirt and get your man attention, or vice versa, men out there trying to be disrespectful towards your husband. I always look for a way to grow. I had that type of mindset. It's all about growth for me, not attacking other people because they have a little bit more than what I have, because I know my time is coming. And this is kind of how I've been seeing things. If you rush things in life, it does not last long. Trust me. I rushed my ass in a marriage that was toxic, and here I am. Now I'm a single woman, single mother. So, because I didn't have the tools, and I don't mind. I'm not ashamed to tell you, do not rush into something if you're not prepared for it. Especially if you did not have the foundation, especially if you did not have any role models and examples to help you be successful in whatever you're trying to go through. Even with finances, don't rush your ass out there and get an expensive vehicle when you know that you're not consistent enough to bring in money. So I have to relearn a whole lot of shit that I was taught that wasn't really helping me stay afloat. So grateful. I'm so grateful though for what I have and what I was exposed to. But at the same time, the journey, and it ain't no easy one. It's not easy. Don't go out there rushing, thinking that, oh, I gotta, keep up with the Joneses, or try to, make somebody feel less than or look bad because you're not in their shoes. Anytime I see a beautiful woman, I give her some props. Not that I'm gay, not that I'm bi. It's just, okay, I admire beauty in all skin colors and all personalities. Now, if you walking around acting like your shit don't stink, and you acting like, oh, everybody beneath you, then you might not want to come my way, because some about my throat chakra, it's too open, and sometimes I gotta be like, oh, I gotta strangle myself. Wait, hold back, don't say that. So just know that in order for you to open doors for more blessings, you have to humble yourself. You have to show gratitude. You have to be kind when people are challenging you to the fullest. See, people don't like when you put them in a place and you call them out, especially if they are committing one of the sins from, that's against the 10 commandments. Some people don't like when you do that. So they feel like, okay, well, let me see what I can look and find a flaw in you and attack it because you attacked me, instead of them embracing the constructive criticism and saying, okay, yeah, I need to grow. See, if I spent my whole life being against what people are telling me that I need to work on, now I can tell, I have discernment to tell when somebody genuinely care about me and want to see me grow, versus somebody that's really trying to bring me down, make me feel depressed, make me feel less than, because they feel shitty on the inside. I can tell the difference. So when somebody's giving me constructive criticism, then I say, you know what? I'm going to work on trying to make improvements. And that's it. That's all we can do. But I never was jealous of a person, my supervisor, my boss, because honestly, more money you make, the more responsibilities you have, the more stress you have. So you got to know your limits. You cannot expect to be put on I'll just say, up on a high scale or on a throne when you ain't ready to handle that type of responsibility. So I know how much I can bear. Not that I'm scared, not saying that I'm not capable, but I know what I feel like dealing with at that point in time. You know what I mean? So, I give anybody props that know how to push through and make it to the top and be a leader and guide people on the right track. Not be a leader or entertainer and guide people down the wrong road. Like a lot of these rappers, they are great, talented rappers, but instead of them trying to lead these young children on the right track, they are inspiring them to be hoish, and they're inspiring the young people to keep getting all these different types of drugs that's not healthy for the body. They're inspiring these children to run game and have use people and hate on people, and then when somebody figure out the game, then okay, now it's time to fight. It's just, we just need to do better in our society, and that's all we can do. It's we got to make some type of step. Not is a baby step is better than no step at all. And so when I am working in my classroom, I'm not just focusing on reading, writing, and knowing how to spell. It's all about character development, because if you know how to write really well, if you know how to read really, really well, and your personality is fucked up and you don't have any type of character, any type of moral, all that is a waste. You can't keep a job. You can't collaborate. You can't communicate if you think you know so much, or you feel like you got to compete against everybody or throw people under the bus and bring people down so you can be on top. So with that being said, I just wanted to come in, drop those tips. And, no matter what people say, no matter how different you are, you do what makes you happy, because no one will love you as much as you love yourself, especially as much as the divine loves you. So, and I kid you not, since I've been going through this route and changing my mindset and changing all those outdated negative ways of thinking, I've been so much mentally at peace. I have been dealing with blessings left and right. And guess what? Let me tell you another door that's about to open for me. I told you I was in the middle of trying to get transition over to another city and get settled. Because I stayed focused, because I did what I needed to do for my divine and for my family, I did not give up. I did not turn my back on my family. I did not give up on myself. The divine made a way, like I said, for me to find a place that's cheaper than what I was paying and have more room. And also, people are working to help me come up with the deposit. Knowing that I got a job, knowing all I got to do is just save on my own. But they are willing to come through for me because they know that I'm a hard worker. I am a very patient, humble person. And they know I have a love for people as long as they loving me back. And they just know that I really deserve it. Because, it ain't easy out here, especially when you have children. It's not easy. So my heart go out to all the women that's really trying to make it by themselves and that's going through a whole unexpected transition in their life. But listen, that is a gift. It's not a curse. It's a gift. It's trying to build you up stronger so you can be ready for the next level. So that's all I want to leave with you real quick. Just know I love you. Please don't forget to like, share. Welcome to give me positive feedback. And until next time, peace out.